Welcome back. Two almost fatal motor vehicle crashes, extensive dissing in social media, and a chronic case of the chikungunya disease are some of the tribulations of dancehall artist Macka in just over the last 12 months. A series of unfortunate events that some observers say drove the Money-O DJ to gospel. Macka, right now, right here on our stage. Macka, so good to have you. Before we talk about your re-imaging, you're born again, and so on. A bad case of chikungunya, it was?
Wow, I mean, yeah, because what I get to discover is that I was like one of the first person who got it. So there was no news, no nothing. So, I mean, I went to the Andrews Memorial Hospital. I felt sick about 1 a.m. One Friday morning. I went to the Canada Embassy first in the morning, and I had this bad case of diarrhea. I had to run to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, what is this? And in the daytime, I felt like I wanted to faint, and I had this tightening in the chest. So I went up to Andrews, and the doctor was like, you're stressed, you're overworked, you need to rest. And I'm like, really? I just had my people working for me. I'm mostly staying home now at this point. So I'm saying, I don't believe that. And they did a lot of tests, and they were like, everything was good, they just need to rest. And I was there with it until I brought my son back to Canada. And I left to New York, and I just started feeling sick and checked myself in the hospital in the Bronx. And the doctors were like, nothing is wrong with you. We don't see nothing wrong with you. And I went back to the place I'm staying in New York and just felt sick as I started feeling my back bending over and like something is on my head top. And these two parts here start swelling big, my foot swelling big. And I'm like, what is happening to me? And I'm talking to everybody in Jamaica on WhatsApp. I'm like, I'm sick, I feel like I'm dying. And everybody's saying, Macka, stress yourself out, man, I'm going to rest yourself. This is like going in 2 months. 2 months now. So after the third month is coming in now, then people around me that powering me and work for me, they start catching that. They'll be like, Macka, we start sound like you now.
So it lasted 2 months with you?
3
months you had?
Yeah, because I didn't know what is happening. So by this
you
time,
experienced symptoms?
Yeah, by this time I'm not taking anything. I don't know what these doctors say. Nothing to do me. Yes. So then I start experiencing this shaking, swellings, and I'm like, oh, what is happening? And then it's only when Iceman and Owie and a couple of the people, the guys around me start catching out, they'll be like, Macka, you know, so that's what you're complaining about, the pains and the this and the that. And then we start to the news, and that's when, because remember, I'm still working and I'm still on the road. I have to be performing the same way. And
so you performed while you had it?
Yes, even one of the shows I'm in Canada, I was in so much pain in my foot that I ran off the stage and couldn't take no picture. The girl that was around me at the time, she started reading about the chicken V, and she said, it is eating, Macka, it is eating. But by this time,
we didn't know enough about it at that time.
Right. So by this time, it has already depressed me, stressed me out. I'm freaked out because, I mean, over 8 hospitals and doctors
lots of visits
saying nothing is wrong with you. So
you're not getting any specific.
And then you know, oh, we Jamaica people stay, hey, Macka, right. Over here, and what bag of things, and but just been annoyed by everything, and I just start saying, okay, then God have to save me then.
Is it gone now?
Yes, not fully. One and the pain and stuff like that.
But during that time, you were getting a lot of dissing in social media,
right?
Weren't you?
So by this time, I wasn't even mattering what they were saying about me and that those things, because I'm there saying it looked like I got food poisoning. It looked like I was there wondering.
So when during the time you were feeling like you were going to die, you were getting all this dissing from Matterhorn.
Everybody but say yes, and I'm like, oh, even the time when I get out mad on Matterhorn on the social media, I know that was part of what I was going through. Like I was really sick, because he even reached out to me and said, but Macka, I heard that you were in the hospital in New York today. I'm sorry, and Ray, and you know. So it wasn't. So it's like even when the other person took it over and thing, me and Matterhorn, they already
talked. Who is the other person?
Whatever I'm one name.
Shibada.
You're right, but I'm saying to you at the time, it wasn't for me to even answer, because they never understand. Said me and Matterhorn done talk already about it, and I said, Macka, but you say you're sick and I'm sorry, and so I didn't have no time to really think about I'm gonna be cussing with nobody right now, because I'm there trying to just...
So there was a makeup with you and Matterhorn?
Yeah, Matterhorn, what's up, man?
It was resolved.
And and
did he apologize for attacking you?
Yeah, man, and we talked to him good, and I said everything good, man, and we were, so when we said the other thing come out now and the next thing I come out, I said, me not follow up this.
So Shibada not reach out to you yet?
No, but it doesn't really matter. Because I remember saying him is not really a musician like we. Our thing different.
So you're not busy with it?
Yeah, no. But I don't really care about his thing. If film thing is more extensive than even me, you know? So everybody knows say film thing different. So by this time, I am there focusing on trying to feel better because there I can't touch nothing. My finger them and everything red and my face red because I didn't get no fever. I didn't get no rashes like to say, okay, this is confirmation because when I even got to my personal doctor, him didn't know either, you know?
All right. So okay. So 2 accidents, 2 near-death experiences in motor vehicle crashes. Okay. Chick V lasting for all of 3 months.
Crazy. Up to now, I don't...
Whole heap of social media dissing from Matterhorn before he made up with you. And then now we're hearing, Macka,
with a gospel song,
that you are now in church. You went to church.
I went to church.
We're following you. So you were in church Wednesday.
I always do go to church.
Yes.
But all of this 12 months,
yes,
what has happened to me, I think God has slowed me down to say, girl, you usually get up every morning and read a Bible, and you usually, I was losing focus.
Okay.
Because I was always a person, like it's back in the days before I start my career took off, I used to just read my Bible, pray, and say, God, I promise you that if I boast, I won't get up one day and don't pray and don't read my Bible. So I always remember that, so I would get up and read my Bible. So for the past 12 months up to last year, I started running to the house, even with the Bible in my hand, and I drive and still not get to read it. So me that kind of lose. I see it as a focus that I've lost, and I think God has just said, let me make the devil touch her up a little bit and get her to come back to me. You know?
So you were going through a lot of stress.
Right, and I thought that God is saying, what happened to you? Or you're not involved in a more.
Were you scared of what all of this meant?
Yes, because I mean, but what happened to you? The good thing about it, I saw who is really real, and I'm a true friends, people who really stood by me and hope that I pulled through it, and I saw those type of people around me, so that was good for me.
So what about your dancehall enemies? Your female enemies.
By this time, I wasn't thinking about dancehall. I wasn't thinking about music. I was like, right. It's like nothing. It's like, I mean, you're going through a phase where, and then I said to Claude Mills, I said, Claude, don't put anything in the paper that I'm sick or nothing. I just don't want to talk about it right now. And because I mean.
So none of these women, the women you were in conflict with previously. Didn't reach out to you?
I guess it's because I didn't know. Nobody knew.
Okay.
Nobody knew.
What about the accidents? The accidents were very public.
Yeah. Well, nobody reached out.
Nobody call you and said to you, well, Macka, we sorry to hear what happened.
Of course people call me. Like you call me, so just great. and a couple of people.
So these women, I want to know if this has changed anything with you and people like Lady Saw and
No, I haven't got to reach out. But at this time, I didn't. I was just caring about who cared and who did pass or who did give me a call. That was great.
So are you a born-again Christian now?
No, I'm baptized, not like I'm baptized, but I'm just starting to do what I'm supposed to do, what I promised God, that I would get up and read my Bible. I would go to church even once a month or twice a month, and I would do something because I'm grateful of what they have done for me. I mean, there's a lot of artists who and me used to walk up and down them days that, oh no, they're not busting. Not for them, and God has blessed me. So I think that, and then for all of that excitement that has happened, I said, okay, Macka, just relax for this Christmas. And I promised God, he said, look here, let me feel better, let me get over this. And the first song I'm going to do for you is, I'm going to do a song for you, God. And I said, okay, yeah, this is it now. This is what you're telling me. Time for you now. So this is what I did. And I feel good. And I think it's going to be more relaxing and breathtaking from a Christmas. It's a different vibes, A
different vibe?
Yes.
Which is where I want to go, because I understand that you're wearing a new image now. I mean, physically and otherwise. Of course, you're more spiritual,
right?
But you're changing physically too,
right? Because I'm more grown in this business, age-wise and mentally, and realize that Macka Diamond is a household name worldwide. I don't have nothing more to kill up myself for. I can just relax for the Christmas, not planning to do no bag of shows in Jamaica for this year, and say, okay, I'm going to spend it with my family. I'm going to just deal with God. I am also planning to go into one of the homeless homes this Christmas and, and do something. I just want to do something more more me. Because Macka I'm not really a fighter. Everybody can know that I'm not the person who, the warrior that, I'm more like, so I want to do something, what I love to do, is give back to people and family. I want to be with my family this Christmas. And
so some are describing your new physical image as being, for want of a better word, more covered up. Is that a way to describe it? You're more covered up now, physically? In terms of your outfits and so on.
Well, but I've always been that person. But because a lot of people don't understand me. When I used to do even the shows, I go based on the show. If I go on the beach, I'm not going to a jacket suit. If there's a show on the beach, and so basically, I always been like that. But sometimes for your career, where it takes you, you have to do what you have to do.
So will you still do what you have to do?
Yeah.
So what about your catalog? Sounds like Cowfoot and the Bunny.
Still be doing them. And as I said, I do this song, my prayer song, to definitely, 2015, God will lead the direction.
So whatever God says?
Right. Whatever happens after this is what.
So if we see you on stage and you're going back more sexual, we could blame God?
No, it's not a blaming. It's this.
We could say it's God who wants you to do this.
To continue to do my journey. This is
so
my job. It's a job.
From now on,
it's a job. I'm just this Christmas. I'm saying I've been through a lot, and I'm just giving it to God. And whatever I get up in 2015 and be doing, this is His will. This is His will. You know, I mean, continue your work, whatever. I mean, we can still be in dance. I'll go on the stage, and as long as I'm not saying anything bad.
Yes, I understand that you have a lot of bookings overseas.
Yeah, definitely, and I'll be
for the next several months.
Yeah,
but where are you in terms of Jamaica?
As I said, I haven't took no shows in Jamaica this year because I wanted a break, and I just want to go in the homeless home and just do charity for this year.
Got you. All right. So, Lady Saw regrets the Sting clash with you last year.
But that's what I said.
Did you know this?
Yeah, I know that, and people cannot watch that because she's always a person that I adore and I love very much because she taught me a lot. There's a lot of places in the world that I go that I remember Lady Saw say, "You're gonna buck up into that. That's gonna happen." And Ray. So when I go there, I can stand up firm and say, "You know, some mama they tell me about that already." So people, and even what happened, that is why maybe God has made it that way that me lose focus. I couldn't even manage for this hour on stage like that and continue. It's like me just panic freeze and I'm like, oh, I have too much respect for this woman. So she regretting it. She knows why, because of the friendship we used to have. And I always said to her, I said, no matter where you go in the world and all of these people come and run into you as a friend, you're going to know that Macka was a real and true one to you. You understand? Okay. So I know she remembered those stuff because there were stuff that I told her that is going to happen and these people and that. And she talked a lot about it in the interviews and if she did listen to me and stuff like that. But this is nothing for us to really say, okay, we are grown people now and I know we can overcome it.
Macka Diamond, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. All the best with your spiritual awakening.
Yeah, we'll pick up Danny Brownie and the whole crew, and look out for the video coming out
yes,
also.
and we'll definitely have the video right here on stage when it comes out with your gospel song. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so there you have her right here on stage, the Diamond in dancehall, still the Diamond, but sharing some of her lyrics and herself with the Almighty. This working more for the Lord. All right, there you have it. That's our show for this week. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
In this world of vanity, broken humanity, I try to keep my sanity, 'cause the Lord has been good to me. Power struggle is all I see. What we need is unity. Oh Lord, please hear my plea when I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray. Oh Lord, please answer my prayer. Oh Lord, please hear my cry. Oh Lord, please answer my prayer. 'Cause every day I pray. 'Cause every day I pray. Got a word in the mail today.